What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about the build list on my 2020 Supra. If you guys already do not know, I have a feature with that racing channel. This video might come out before the feature, or anyways, they've already done a video on my 335.
Wow! Okay.
My M3.
So this is your F80.
And now they're doing one on the Supra, which is very well deserved, since the Supra is by far the fastest car I've owned. And yeah, it's just solid all around. So I'm gonna make this video pretty short and simple and just give you guys a walk around of my car, the mods that I have, what I've done to get my car to this level, and what the plans are for the vehicle. To keep this pretty short and simple, we obviously, god damn it, Boba, of course. All right, pause. All right, where were we? So, to keep it short and simple, I'm gonna go over the performance side of stuff, and then I'm gonna go over the cosmetic side of stuff for this video. Anyways, performance-wise, we have a P2, so this is a 2-port kit, which means we do have a P-tuned 2-port single turbo kit. This is a G35 1050 turbo running the Nelson Racing Wheel cover, the turbo snout. Anyways, this turbo snout is more efficient than the ones that I've ran. I do have the Eventuri, which is kind of a cosmetic, but whatever. I have the Eventuri headlight delete, which you can then see my turbo right there. I do have a built block by P-Tuned. This block is a sleeved 3.0 still. I do have, obviously, just NGK plugs and then just stock coils. So, and obviously the breather right here. As far as an oil catch can, I do not have one. I think I'm gonna run the Radium one. For the meantime, I just have the PCV line just kind of down in the bottom, venting at the bottom, with some just a rag over it kind of, and that's what's helping it out. So that works great. I do have the CSF manifold along with the CSF heat exchanger that sits right here in the middle. I have obviously your basic charge pipe, and then your blow off valve and the whole 9.0 right there. I think for the top part, that is pretty much it. I do have port injection. I forgot to mention that. Port injection. I have the Precision Raceworks. I have the Precision Raceworks port injection with 750cc injectors, which is plenty of fuel. I do have the Motive Reflex as well. The Motive Reflex is wired from there and runs all the way down into right in there. So there's the Motive Reflex. I do have a staged, I don't even know what it would be, just two 450 Walbro pumps for right here for the low pressure fuel pump. And power wise, I think that is pretty much it. Obviously I already had the TU pump when I got the car, so just your updated TU pump. So I have the full bolt-on necessities. Oh, I need to put this back on. I was checking up my coolant level, but that is pretty much all it is for the performance side of stuff. It is pretty simple. Oh, and last but not least, I do have a Pure Stage 2 transmission with an upgraded torque converter, which allows my stall to be a little bit higher. I think the stall now is like 4,000 RPM or something like that. So that is what I have currently done to the Supra. As far as performance-wise goes. As far as cosmetic-wise goes, obviously I showed you guys the Eventuri headlight delete. I have these custom Supra emblems in like a custom purple. And guys, for those of you guys who do not know, obviously all this stuff for the Supra can be found on my website at coloradon5x.com. Of course, I gotta plug myself in there. Apart from that, guys, we have built some of the craziest B58s here in Colorado. All of these B58s have just come down to us at the end of the day for stuff as like the reflex wiring, and to be honest, every fast B58 has touched our shop at least once here in the state of Colorado, and that says a lot. So anyways, performance wise, that is pretty much it. Wheel wise, I do have, these are some skinnies. These are some welds. They're 18 by 5.5 or something like that. And then just some 17s in the rear. And I don't know the exact spec. These specs are on my site. On my site, I have a special place where you can check out my Supra parts and what I have done with it. I have the Street Hunter spoiler, which is a rep. This is my version. Fits well. I've had no issues with it. Obviously, it is wrapped. But I am probably gonna go back to the normal spoiler, the carbon spoiler. Even though this is very nice and aggressive, I think the other version just fit much better. So I'm gonna go to that version again. I do have M-style mirrors, and then the wind buffer and carbon fiber. And then for the rear end, I really don't have much besides the Tomei exhaust, or Tomei, whatever you call it, the titanium one. As far as interior goes, I do have a carbon seat. I do not know the brand. I got it off some local dude, but I did get this carbon seat. Of course, we made the steering wheel. It has that purple accent on the top. Just a purple steering wheel, and that's pretty much about it for the interior, and some carbon paddles, which we sell, which we're gonna upgrade these because I have a new version out now. And yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it on the Supra. Just so you guys know, we are getting a few parts, so I am gonna get this whole piece in carbon. So all this is going to be upgraded in carbon. We have that coming out for the Supra, and then we do have the fenders that I'm going to be upgrading into the carbon versions. So obviously in this version you can't see it, and when that racing channel comes, it's still not going to be in carbon because they come today. So I'm just filming this prior to that racing channel coming and film my car. Anyways, guys, like I said, I wanted to keep this video kind of short and simple and let you guys know what I had done in my car. As far as power wise goes, guys, my car is probably making no more than like 800 and some change. The reason why I'm saying that is a lot of people on the forum have 3 2-strokers and some other similar kits as me, same tuner, same everything. And from what I've gathered is no one has been really able to make over 827 is from what it looks like. Obviously dyno is just a factor, and you can dyno at like 5 different dynos and make 827 on one, 890, 750 on one. It just really depends. So I'm not really a dyno guy, but my car has beaten plenty of 1,000 horsepower cars, and it just really comes down to power to weight. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I've beaten Billy before with his LS twin turbo setup. I've beaten a Hellcat before that makes 1,000, Camaros that meet 1,000. I mean, I've beaten quite a bit of cars that have been in that 1,000 area. CTSVs, I mean, you name it. Obviously, those are heavier cars, which is probably where my advantage is, but nonetheless this car keeps up with a lot of cars, and I'm very happy. My best 60 to 30 time on this 60 to 130 has been a 4.9 second, and my best ET on the quarter mile time, which I've only taken it to once, has been a 10.03, which I'm very proud of because I've only taken this car to the track once. This car does not have nitrous. It has never seen nitrous in its life. I have the whole nitrous kit at my shop. I've just never installed it because I figured I don't need nitrous. This car, I just need a nitrous for the get-go. And honestly, it spools really fast, and since I did the torque converter, I don't need the nitrous anymore, so I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Anyways, that is pretty much it for my built Supra. All in all, I think the most expensive stuff that I did was the engine and transmission. Had I not blown my first engine, which had a lot to do with me and my paddle shifters that I was testing out, and me not wiring it correctly and just over revving it for no reason, I think the engine would have been fine and still going strong at this power level. The transmission for sure would have needed some help. And the transmission is probably the only thing I would have upgraded. So all in all, if you are looking to build a B58 similar to this one, I mean, if you exclude engine and transmission, because I know a few people making 800 here with stock trans, you just got to tell your tuner to really turn it down on the torque side. But I do know quite a bit of people. I mean, realistically you're only looking to spend anywhere between like 10 to 15-ish K. Probably a little bit less, probably a little bit more. Really just depends on if you buy the parts new or used, and if you're doing the labor install yourself or someone else is doing it. Overall, guys, like I said, I wanted to keep this video short, simple. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know down below. I will be linking down in the comment section the link to my website and the the wheel specs and the tire specs. I sell everything, guys, from the wheels to the tires to every single bit and part that is on my car, except obviously the engine. We are dealers for Pure Transmissions, so if you guys did need some sort of deal on that, just let us know. We can help you out with that. Other than that, guys, we do sell every single bit of cosmetic part on this car. So without further ado, guys, appreciate you guys watching the channel. For all those new subscribers, or if you guys are just watching because you saw my video on that racing channel, make sure you guys smash that like button. I am getting a 335 here soon. I know a lot of you guys don't know, but I sold my silver 335 and I'm getting another black one, and we're gonna reset some records, guys. So you guys know that I'm back in the N54 scene, and once I'm back, I go pretty balls to the wall. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. There will be plenty of content on the Supra and the 335, and a lot of shenanigans and bullshit going on at the shop. So make sure you guys stay tuned, smash that like button, comment down if you guys have any questions. Other than that, peace.